Hey everybody. As you know, it's long Gypsy. And just coming with a video. Got Zoey here today. Everybody doesn't get to see Zoey a lot. So, trying to sleep today. Well, you know, started running earlier today than normal. So I'm awake. Don't really need to run for a little while. Because I will gladly say that Zoey and I typically are solar powered. And I'm sorry about the video being, I just got to figure out how to work this. I'm using my iPad Air to make the video. But basically, we're talking about this girl today. See, this girl is my companion, my best bud. Yeah. She should be the star of all the videos, to be honest. But look, we've been out here a month now, me and this Zoey girl. And she is a protective, feisty little girl. But she also loves people. The people that I allow to be around her, she really loves. Yes, she does. Yes, I love her too. So, a lot of people ask about Zoey and ask how she does. She's the best little truck puppy. She's very, she runs the show. She really does. Right. We were asleep for a while, but now we can't sleep. I really should try to take a nap again before I leave. Right now we're parked at a Love's just outside of Nashville, not in Nashville. I hate to stay in Nashville. But it's just outside Nashville. We got to run a load to Missouri, and then we're going to take a little bit of downtime, not much, possibly 2 to 3 nights we'll be there. And sometimes you just got to take a little break. Not for long. I don't need much. I have a lot coming up. A lot I want to share with everybody. This week has been incredibly busy. I've thought about making a video several times, but my hours have gotten all messed up. And you know, Gypsy is not a young gal, so it has kind of hit me hard in the being tired, perpetually tired this week. But I've always got this girl. See her pretty face? Look at that pretty face. I have my tiny little tot friend, yes, who makes me feel better on every level. Also, part of this video is to go along with what Travis Kinley was saying earlier today. Or whether it was today, he actually said it. He posted it. I also have my Prime community friends that keep me going when exhaustion has me unmotivated and unable to do adulting successfully. I can't even speak, right? Successfully. There are the people in my community with Prime that keep me going on a level that they'll never understand. And we don't have to be in the same vicinity, the same spot. APU kicked in, reefer kicked in. So I'm going to just call out some people that are incredibly, incredibly important to me, even though I don't get to see you nearly often enough. We talk so often. And sometimes we communicate in a way just because we're both having an off day or something, and we just communicate via text and let each other know that we're here. Because that does play into the Prime community. I know we've all had jobs where it was lonely. The job was lonely. And trucking typically is that kind of a job, right? A solo adventure, something you do alone, unless you have a fur baby that keeps you company all the time. But on a human level, typically trucking has been known to be an alone adventure. But the culture at Prime makes it so you're not really alone. And I've spoken to the phone a friend option so many times, and I believed it then and I believe it now, that your phone a friend option is a great option. And with a culture like Prime has, you can have more friends to connect with than you ever thought possible. So this video is kind of a tribute to my phone a friend people. Most are YouTubers that I'm close to. Some are not, but you know them anyway. So in no particular order, and for no particular reason, except for maybe the first one probably is the first two are my ride or dies, always and forever. Number one being not a YouTuber, but you know, ride or die, right? Hopper, always. Get your butt back on the road, man, because go to work. Home time sucks, right? But Hopper's the ride or die, and my number one phone a friend option. Number two, very, very close, and not even really, I mean, probably the same level. So I can't even call her number two. So Hopper, and there's a tie for number one. I have two ride or dies, Hopper, and then Jenna of Driver Lineup, tied for number one. They are my ride or dies. Period. End of story. I love you guys more than life. The rest are in no particular order. Cuba Trucking 80, Hector. You're out there killing it with your girl. Love you to pieces. A new friend, David, Colorado trucker. From the moment I met you in person a few weeks ago, friendship connection has been amazing. I appreciate you daily. Cody Obermeyer, also not a YouTuber, but super important in my world, kind of like my trucker kid, if you want to know the truth. Man, that kid's got his head on straight, and he's going to do great things at Prime, and even if he wasn't at Prime, he's going to do great things. What a great kid. And I say kid in a way just because he's, you know, half my age and just a marvelous human being. I kind of have a mama attitude with that one. New friend, Callie, of Callie's Trucking Adventures. What a fantastic individual you are. I feel a connection on a level, us being of the same age and trying to do the same thing in a similar timeline. I believe in you. You've got this, and I will follow you and support you and be here for you whenever you need it. Herd Bull, Carl, man, you get me through some miles when they're, you're upgrading now. It's so great to see where you're going to go with this adventure. I know people are missing your content. Get back on there. People I don't talk to daily, but I think about daily and send my positive thoughts and wishes to every single day. Ross Johnson's Logic, you're an amazing individual, hard-working young man. And another one to go right along with you, Travis Kinley. You two amaze me in ways that I know you make your mamas proud, because I'm proud to know you. And Eric of Driver Lineup, well, you're the other half. You're the yang to my yin over there, Miss Jenna, and you keep her safe and you keep her feeling loved, and that, dude, I appreciate. But yeah, kind of thoughts from what should be sleeper berth. As you can see, I got my sleeper berth Chronicles outfit on, flannel night shirt, but I'm not in the sleeper berth. I'm sitting up here in the driver's seat, everything dark, and trying to be in a relaxed state of mind. But my timing's off. I ended up running a load the other night all night. I don't run nights, and it certainly got me off, where I was up for 36 hours. And even though I set PTA time out for this morning, I don't know, weekend dispatch had me set up for 10 a.m. Night dispatch said, you've been down a while, let's get you a load. So I was up and running at midnight. Not my normal thing. So now I'm fighting to go back to sleep here shortly so that I can start running at my normal 3 a.m. It's probably 6:30 in the evening currently. I went to sleep about 2. I stopped at 12:30 Central. Residual exhaustion from being up for 36 hours had me not able to stay awake. So now I'm awake now. Maybe I should eat something and try to take a nap. I think that's what I'll do. I'm not, Travis, not going to eat pizza and hard-boiled eggs. I'm sorry, dude. Acid reflux sucks. I take medicine for that daily, by the way. So, hope you're feeling better, Travis, really. But, anyway, we'll call this a sleeper berth chronicle, for lack of a better word, because now that I'm in my own truck, it's all my sleeper berth, right? Jazzy's running great. I've had no issues with her. I couldn't be happier with leasing at Prime. Looking forward to making my dreams a reality, my plans. Been working on my 5-year plan, and I think I've got a good one. We'll be ordering my purchase truck in October to be delivered in April of 2022. I'm thankful for Jazzy. She's a Freightliner. She's getting the job done. I'm still not a Freightliner person. I'm sorry. I will be jumping ship and joining the Peak crew of purchased trucks. Shortly after I receive my first purchase truck next April, I will be ordering my first fleet truck. So, it really won't be too long and I'll be looking for potential drivers, because I have a plan and a goal. Within 5 years, I'm not going to be out here driving daily. Gypsy's going to be an old lady. So I don't want to be out here forever. I also want to have a personal life, you know. But I want to be in trucking, and I want to do some other things associated with trucking. Sneak preview, I want to teach other people to drive. I want to teach people to get their CDL. People who really want it. People who really, really, really want it. So if you have questions about how that I can help you do that, I plan to be associated with Prime always. And that goes back to the culture that Travis was speaking of. So, you know, Gypsy has a plan for Gypsy Diamond Express. I want to help people get their CDLs and help people get into a truck. Do you want to drive for Gypsy? That's my plan. How big I want my fleet to be? Not quite sure. I want to start on the low side and say, you know, minimum 5 trucks other than my own. Who knows where it will take me? I'm kind of listening to my heart and listening to my guts to see where we go with this. The sky's the limit. Prime has made the sky the limit. Rob Lowe has made the sky the limit. And the community and the culture and the atmosphere of Prime make that not only possible, but desirable for me. My opinion. On a financial standpoint, not getting into details, coming out from having truck work done early in my leasing, I'm doing fine. I could not be happier. And again, to say and reiterate what Travis said, money could not make me leave Prime, because I'm happy. I'm happy with my money. I'm happy with the culture. I'm happy with my friendships, with my family of trucking. No desire to go anywhere else. I've got me. I've got my Prime family, the people that are closest to me, and I got Zoey, you know. Now, in ending this little video, it's getting long enough for dribble, drabble, you know, Sleeper Berth Chronicles. Shout out to where Sleeper Berth Chronicles started, the Million Mile Man, Willie. I have no words, man. No words for the opportunities provided by your training and your mentorship, and now your friendship. My gut just wrenches in emotion when I think about Willie Hall and the amazing mentorship that I received that has put me in a headspace in heart space that made me realize that nothing is too big to reach for. No dream is too big. My dreams aren't too big. Oh, and saying that, for those people out here in my whole world, in my whole life previously, who said, you'll never do it. You'll never be able to accomplish things on your own. For lack of a better finger to put up right now, and I'm trying to be nice, maybe, to you. If you ever told me I couldn't amount to anything, I couldn't do things on my own, I'd never, one specific person who said I would never ever be able to truck alone on my own. Not alone. I'm not alone. I got Zoey, I got my community. But for that person out there who said I would never accomplish anything in trucking on my own, double it. And, well, you know what I mean. Thank you. Actually, thank you. Because you motivate me daily to show you, not face to face, of course. You may never see this video. But for those people in my past who have said I could never be anything, could never accomplish anything on my own, you've created a monster. When I write a book, and I'm thinking about it, I will dedicate my book of my life story to this person or these couple of people. Because you've created the monster, you've motivated me to show you and the world that no matter what age you are and where you came from, you can create a life that was beyond all wildest dreams. And for those of you sitting there watching this, probably laughing because Gypsy found her strength over the last few years. These people that told me I couldn't amount to anything and I couldn't be anything, those people are struggling with life right now. Karma. So in closing, the moral of that story is lift people up. Help them reach their goals. Don't tell them they can't reach for their goals. Don't tell them, even if they don't know what their goals are, don't hold them back. Encourage them. Lift them up. Because one day, they're going to show you their true gut, their true tenacity, their true drive. Because they're going to find out what it is. And they're going to show you up. And Karma, she is a wicked, wonderful, wonderful thing. And you're going to sit there with shaking your head going, I didn't see that coming. So, lift people up. Hold them accountable to what their dreams are. Lift them up, hold them up, love them up. Be a part of their dreams coming true, not something that may hold them back because you affect their self-esteem and their self-worth and make them think that they're not worthy to live a life worth living, be successful. Because despite what I'd been told, I'm doing it. And I'm doing it well. And really, it comes down to my tenacity and the family culture of Prime. I'm so thankful. I love you all. Peace. If you have questions about Prime, I'm happy to answer them. Text, email me. I'm getting more and more of that communication. I love it. use my code, driver code, MARALJ. They'll be in the description. Subscribe, like, comment, share. Help me grow. Help me reach people. So, yeah. From me and Zoey. Zoey started her nap. She was asleep. But from me and Zoey. We love you all very much. And we'll see you on the road. Bye.